a lot of research, a lot of working with Castille, and figuring out exactly what Rain's schizophrenia looks like. Between the two of us, it was so important to get the most appropriate portrayal we possibly could.
Hi, Madison. Hi, Israel.
Yeah,
Israel.
Yes.
Sorry.
So you're good. You're good. You said it perfectly.
Yes, because for me it's Heigl, so it's a little different, the pronunciation.
All right, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you. So I'm going to start with you, Israel. What was about the script that got your attention to be part of Fear of Rain?
I really liked it. What I like most about it is how I couldn't put it down. I mean, you start reading it, and you get the gist of it for the first 5 pages, and then all of a sudden you're thrown through a mental and emotional roller coaster. I loved being on the edge of my seat the whole time. So I was happy to put myself on tape, and I loved talking to Castillo. And it kind of got more of an understanding on where she was going with the film. And that's probably what impressed me the most, was that immediate, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, I realized very quickly that Castille was on her A game, and she had done her due diligence, and she had done the research, and she was coming at this project with a different perspective than what we've seen in past films. So it was nice, and I was excited to be a part of it, and I'm happy that I was, and I'm proud of the work we all did.
Yes, it was great, and especially Madison. I was like, oh my God, how much intensity you put on your character. How did you balance like both sides of your of Rain?
A lot of research, a lot of working with Castille, and figuring out exactly what Rain's schizophrenia looks like. Between the two of us, it was so important to get the most appropriate portrayal we possibly could. So it was a lot of work. It was challenging, but I'm really happy with how everything turned out.
Israel, what was the most challenge scene that you have to do it?
Well, Caleb is a character that kind of speaks fast, and I'm known to kind of slowly bounce around my sentences. So I'd say that was the biggest challenge. But I mean, in comparison to what Harry and Madison had to go through, it wasn't really a challenge at all. So props to them on tackling such a character. But I did have a lot of fun playing Caleb, and I wouldn't have been able to bring him to life the way I did without Madison and Castillo. So I was very grateful to them. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was excited.
Yeah, and Madison, like work with Castillo, like was easier for her to be. She's also directing the movie, but it was easy for you to work with her because she was like an actor before being a director. That was easier, like more comfortable.
Absolutely, I love working with directors who were once actors. I mean, obviously they've been in our shoes, so that's just a whole nother level of understanding. So yeah, very helpful. She's also an incredible writer too, and just an incredible, well-rounded person. There's not really much she can't do. So yeah, no, she was just the best and sort of our leader throughout this entire thing.
And also come back to you, Madison, like work with Katherine and Harry Connick Jr. How was like this experience?
It was incredible. It was such a learning experience. It was great to just watch them, and kind of just be in everything with them. They're so talented. They're incredible human beings. It was a good time. We kind of created a little family on set.
Yeah, and for you, Israel, what do you think people are gonna take away from Fear of Rain?
Hopefully they take away a bigger and brighter understanding of what people have to go through. People who are dealing with schizophrenia, and the families that are dealing with schizophrenia. And I hope people have walk away with more of the empathetic perspective on what it is to deal with schizophrenia. So I think Castillo did a good job at kind of taking away the stereotypes and destigmatizing everything around such a touchy subject. But That's what I love most about this film, is that it's not only is it kind of genre bending, and it's got about 5 different genres in it, but it also it's good-hearted, and it's got a lot of consideration for a community that is kind of shunned out. And I'm happy that Castille took her time to be considerate and not just make another horror movie of someone battling with schizophrenia and making them the villain. In fact, it's quite the opposite here. So I'm in love with what Castille did, and props to her and Madison and Harry and Catherine for pulling it off.
Perfect. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time. A lot of success. And I hope everybody likes Fear of Rain. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Nice day.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.